What's going on, guys? I'm Weston Mac, and welcome back to the sickest Rwby reaction you'll ever see. That's a pun because I'm currently sick. Yeah, if a hotel can't stop me, a cold can't stop me. Yeah, welcome to Rwby Volume 9, Episode 7. Nothing happened last episode except for the coolest thing in the world. If you want to see that, head over to the other... I'll put one of those little card things in one of the corners. It was Rwby. They kissed. This Dayquil is about to kill me before I finish this reaction. They kissed. That's all that happened. Nothing else matters. So, on today's episode, we're back in the dorm, and it's the perils of the paper houses. That doesn't go with the alliteration thing. You can't have houses in that. It'd be like the perils of, like, the paper houses. As you can see, I can't really joke when I'm sick. I'm guessing this is maybe the village John was talking about, but I don't know if it's, like, the same houses as his village, or... I don't know. We'll see what happens. Oh, and we're going to start in 3, 2, 1, click. Oh, a viewer discretion advisory. Something similar happened in Volume 8. They had the visual one, and I think they had another one sometime around that time, too, during Volume 8 when they blew up the whale. That was crazy. That was crazy. Oh, look, Neo. Speaking of Neo... are we gonna see her again sometime soon? This intro still hits so hard. So also, now we know whenever somebody falls into the ever after, they make like a glowing thing. John had it, I think, and I know Crescent Rose had it. And those two little blue streaks that go across during the intro are I'm gonna shift the camera because you can still see that. There you go. Those two little blue streaks are Alex and her brother Lewis. So I'm assuming it's them. It's them. They don't. Yeah, it's them. I do find it interesting that Alex is still shadow person, even though we've now technically met her through John's story about her. So even through that, we still see that. We still have yet to see the Rwby versus Neo bridge thing, which I think is going to happen. And there's apparently a Salem scene still in there. It was in the trailer, so I don't know. I'm trying my hardest not to cough or like sneeze or like rub my nose or anything and make y'all feel disgusted. I feel disgusted, so you don't have to feel disgusted. I'm so tired. It's gonna be a long episode. I don't know if the Dayquil is gonna knock me out before I finish this episode. So if you see me like flat across the desk, call somebody. Is that a paper bird crane? That's pretty adorable. So we're in Paperland. So the alliteration, I guess, does work for this episode. Bro, get some like WD-40. Bro's snoring so loud. Oh, Rwby. Uh-oh.
I'm late. I'm late.
Oh, no.
What was that?
Oh, my gosh.
I overslept. I never oversleep. Yesterday, all the excitement. Get your head together. You can fix it. You always fix it.
What the heck is going on?
I'm late. Any second, there's going to be another. Damn it. Right on time. Get to town. I'll meet you there.
He kind of reminds me of the White Rabbit from Alice in Wonderland.
What did he mean, right on time? I'm sure we'll find out when we get down there.
Maybe...
Rwby, where's your weapon?
Oh,
Yeah, go grab it.
sorry. Still waking up. Hurry! People are counting on us.
Alright, Rwby has Crescent Rose, and was a little hesitant about grabbing it, which is interesting. It's all made out of paper.
Who makes a town out of paper?
That's what I'm saying.
Welcome to our village. We
It's
hope
like
that
the
at
little
least
star guys from Mario
you can be
Galaxy.
so kind as to tell us what you are so that we may serve you.
Serve us? Your town is on fire.
Oh, no. We are quite safe. We have our
Huh?
hero.
Oh, Jean. So, I'm guessing the little paper guys accidentally light their thing on fire like every day.
Here for the rusted knight and his white rabbit.
Stop! Back up! There's water everywhere. You'll dissolve.
Hello, water. How may I serve you?
Stop that. I can't believe
They're kind of
all this
adorable, I'm not
happened.
gonna lie.
It's been ages since I missed the first fire.
Do fires happen often?
I'm guessing they
Oh,
do.
every day.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, right. I guess. Introductions.
Sorry for the snuff.
These are the paper pleasers.
Aw.
Probably the most polite, most
They're-
hospitable afterns around.
They're pretty adorable. Afterends.
That's their purpose.
I gotta reminisce.
When Alex left me to die, Juniper found help. Brought me to
Aw.
the paper pleasers, who got me back on my feet. They work
Hey
all day,
there.
not just serving travelers,
Hey,
but
little
serving
fish.
the land they live on too.
This is pretty adorable.
Beautify Make it a place of peace.
They're so cute.
Unfortunately, they're a bit clumsy, but that also makes them predictable.
Okay.
I told you to hold these.
Thank you, Brave Knight.
They have to hold rocks so they don't fly away.
You named them after your teammates?
No, I named them after everybody.
Mm-hmm. Ruby?
I am the one called Rwby. What are you?
Hate that.
Okay, disastrous lighting of the morning lantern
Yeah,
is dealt with.
Jean is
Just
definitely
enough time
going
to
a little
strategize before the Colony Double
bonkers.
Tower crumbles, crushing the Koi Pond Dam and flooding the entire village. So I'm thinking, quick brunch.
I could eat.
My life's work.
Smooth.
Over the years, Juniper and I have been systematically exploring as many of the nearby acres as possible.
Interesting.
You think you've seen it all here? Let me tell you, you haven't.
What?
Eat the top of it, dude. Don't go straight into the crust.
Anyone or anything that might be able to take us back home.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what have you found?
But so far, I mean, not much. But
He's
I
been there
have
for
a
like
really good
30,
feeling
40
about this
years.
1 acre we saw with a bunch of pyramids.
Sorry, I'm just trying to make sure I follow. Do you have any leads at all? Any other plans?
This is the plan.
Oh.
Look, I'm sorry I
Yes,
can't solve all our problems.
He
by
doesn't have
myself,
much.
but I can't just run
I do like
off and let them die.
the Yang animations.
Between protecting the village, searching for you guys, and searching for an exit, we've got a really tight schedule to keep. Or
Yeah, that's
rather,
true.
You've got a tight schedule to keep.
I beg your pardon?
This is the schedule of catastrophes that befall the village every day. Or
Oh
at
gosh.
least they would if it wasn't
Save
for
Ren
you.
from falling.
This, you guys can save the day, no problem.
The shop
which means I can go
fiasco.
out,
Daily
searching
news.
without any
Bandits.
interruptions. With
Lightning.
Juniper's speed and my familiarity with this place, we'll
Oh.
find our solution in no time.
So they're stuck with babysitting the little
Guys,
flower, the
This
paper
is
guys.
it. Look, if there's one thing I've learned after all these years, it's that patience pays off.
You've been waiting
That's why
around
we're
for like
finally
40
back together.
years.
I know I can find us a way out, okay? I know it.
You gotta be careful with
I
Neo
know it.
around. Chill.
This isn't crazy. I'm not crazy. This
You're
isn't
crazy.
Crazy, it's easy. You know, we still got time before the Pebble Tower falls. How about
Ruby's
I,
not even
saddle up
entertaining
Juniper
this right
and
now.
show you around myself. Point out some of the clumsier papers. Just wait till you guys meet Neptune.
Damn it, Sean.
Neptune.
This isn't a plan, it's a to-do list.
Yeah.
He's obviously been through a lot.
No kidding. Jeez.
We can be frustrated later. Right now, Jean needs us.
You just have to help.
And we still need him. We just
Little?
can't count on him.
Then who does that leave us with? It's obvious we need someone to guide us, or we could end up thrown back in time, or killed by the tree, or worse. Well, if that's
The
how
cat.
The
everybody...
great tree does not kill. That is what we keep trying to tell him. But our hero still insists that we never ascend.
What?
I do not wish to be rude, but our work has been completed for quite some time. Because of us, the land is beautiful, but we have realized that, like ourselves, it is also very delicate. We would like to make something that is pleasing, but also resilient. Because of this, we are ready to leave ourselves and merge
So,
with the tree. So that
They've done
we
their
learn to
job,
us
but
something new.
Jean is holding them back at this point.
Our hero is displeased by this course of action. We
He's
tried
afraid.
reaching out to the tree, but our hero forbade it.
A little
Then
soul patch.
The wisest of our village suggested breaking from our physical forms so that the winds may carry us back to the tree.
Oh.
But our hero is clever and brave, always keeping us from harm. You must understand, the tree does not kill, it resurrects and
So
rebuilds.
Jean was
We do
with
not
them
wish to
before
displease our
he
hero,
found
and I hope I have not displeased you, but we so
before they found
desperately
Alex, because
wish to
they showed the
return to
passage of
tree,
time.
to return home so that we may carry on with our work.
Return home, huh?
Oh, do not be sad. The wisest are going to topple the Pebble Tower today. I am sure it will work this time.
What makes you so sure?
Nothing.
I have a bad feeling that Team Ruby's gonna let them
So
go,
sad.
and John's gonna come back and see all of them
Weird,
gone, and then completely
sad.
lose it.
But it also means Jean might not be totally right about the tree.
That is true.
It's not death, it's rebirth.
From a certain perspective, maybe.
Yeah.
But what happened to Lewis then?
That is true.
Jean said
Jean wasn't there. The cat wasn't even there. None of us know the
Oh.
full story, and we'll never learn anything babysitting these villagers.
That is true.
We have to convince Jean to let them go.
Huh.
But how? He's clearly not all there.
Is that what you think?
Oh. Dang it, guys. Really? I couldn't wait like
But what if
2
the
seconds
Jean's telling the
longer?
truth? Maybe not about everything, but about the tree.
Mm-hmm.
Tree's the last thing you should listen to them about. They're just doing what they're designed to do. They don't care what happens when you get there.
We're not listening to them. We're listening to the Afterans. And they're telling us that the tree is nothing to be afraid of. That they want to go.
They don't know what they want. You've seen the way they act. Nothing
Jean?
here is that straightforward, okay? Afterans are all either too clever, too stupid, or too crazy to trust.
Oh
Why
no,
do
we
you
made
care
them all
so much about this
sad.
village?
Because I can actually protect these people!
Uh-oh. I'm guessing that's not on schedule. Oh, that's a lot of them.
They found us.
Alright, Juniper.
Not letting them down.
If those walkers make it down here, those Afterans will never ascend.
And we won't run this time.
So they actually do have to protect them. Jabberwockies will prevent them from ascending. Ruby? Ruby is worrying me quite a lot.
Thank you.
Summon. Ooh. Combo moves, baby! Gosh, they are killer. This choreography is insane. What? This is crazy. Neat. Oh my gosh. That was so cool. Oh, his shield still works. Ruby? Oh my gosh. Oh gosh. There's the Salem clip. Jeez. Jeez. Oh. Jeez.
The
Neo.
walkers from the market.
But those were more than just her usual tricks.
Yeah, that is
They
true.
Eat and grow, and how has she gotten so powerful?
Mm-hmm.
Well, she didn't do it by standing around.
John.
I know you may not care about protecting this village,
Gosh, he's...
but you could at least
Come
help
on,
your
dude.
friends when they're in danger.
Ruby? Are you okay?
Oh, no.
No, no, what time is it? No!
Oh, my gosh.
No!
And they're all dead.
Oh, Jean.
I couldn't save them. I was supposed to save them, and they're dead.
No, Jean. They're gone. But they're not dead.
Yeah.
They'll be back.
Yeah, it's what they wanted.
Oh, my
Right.
gosh.
Why are you asking me? We just...
Because I'm the leader? Because I'm just supposed to have something to say? Because I
Rwby.
don't. I mean, why do I have to be the leader anyway? Why do I have to always be the one to pick people up? What about me? No time, right? Gotta get home. Gotta help Jean. Gotta find someone who isn't just going to screw everything up. Gotta stay positive, right? Smiles all around. Maybe even finally get our feelings sorted out. Good for you, by the way. We're all so happy
Rwby.
for you.
Hey,
I'm sorry. Is this a bad time? Are we supposed to be mourning Jean's make-believe friends?
They're gone.
Oh, my gosh, Rwby.
The walkers came for you because Neo hates you. Oh, and let's not forget the reason we're in the Ever After in the first place is because of your plan that didn't work. What about you? It's all about you.
Jean.
I'm sorry. I know I'm not okay. I'm not right, but how am I supposed to be? I've been alone for so long. Here, on that bridge, I was the only one that could do it. I was the only one.
Jeez.
And now I have to live with that forever. In here or back home.
Guys, I know things are bad, but...
Shut up. Don't do that. Just don't.
Oh, my gosh, Rwby. Wow. Okay. And I'm guessing that is the end of episode 7. Yep. Wow. Holy cow. So, we finally have the Rwby breakdown. We knew it was coming. We knew it was going to happen. I just didn't think it was going to be that on the nose, I guess. I'm going to turn this. Oh, fancy gimbal. Yeah, I didn't think it was going to be that much on the nose when it came to presenting all the facts in front of them. While, yes, Rwby has had to be the leader, she has had to burden a lot of these responsibilities on her shoulders as she's the leader. She never asked to be the leader. She didn't expect to be the leader, and also because Osmond couldn't be clever enough to come up with Team Rwby with Rwby, he just had to take the bait. Either way, it's interesting seeing these two separate leaders now dealing with their own traumas, because Jean feels like he was responsible for everything bad that has happened to his team, whether that is Pyrrha getting killed in Volume 3, Nora getting hurt in Volume 8, and then him falling and not being able to save everybody. He's putting that on his shoulders, so he then, over the past 30, 40 years maybe, has then overprotected these little paper guys. And also, I don't know if it was a mistake from the art team, because Jean already has a full beard whenever he meets Alex and Lewis, because he's the Rested Knight. I think he has a full beard. I might be incorrect. I might cut all this out. But he has a full beard. But during all the paper stuff, he has already fixed all their problems, and they're trying to leave, and you see his beard grow and his ponytail grow, which he wouldn't have left the paper people to go help with Alex and Lewis, because he wouldn't have. He's not leaving them now and leaving them the responsibility of Team Rwby. So anyways, I think it's like a continuity thing. I'm not worried about it. Now, both Rwby and Jean, I did not expect Rwby to be that aggressive, I guess. I expected her to break down and sort of lose it, which she did. Her being very aggressive and very obvious toward the things that are going on, like Blake and Yang finally saying their confession, and her being like, look, I can see you two are moving on and growing as better people. Where am I at? I can't keep going. I'm the one who is having to stay behind and fix everything and be the one who is not the one who's messing up everything. So to then see Jean sort of bite back at Rwby, which I did not expect to happen. I was expecting just Jean to sit there and cry, but for him to actually bite back and actually hurt Rwby back after all the things she said, and then saying shut up to Blake, and then also Yang being defensive of Blake was very interesting. There's a lot of raw emotions when it came to all of this. There was a lot of emotions building up to this moment, and for all that to just break down, and for Rwby to sort of just break, Jean to sort of realize what sort of predicament he's in and how he can't save everybody, Yang be defensive of Blake, and Weiss trying just to help any way she can, and then Rwby running off, which is now going to leave her very vulnerable. She feels like she's fixing the problem by removing herself, because she knew that Neo is coming after her. Neo hates her. Neo's going to throw everything at her, and because of that, she got all those little paper people killed. She's going to take that upon her own responsibility and her own shoulders at that point. Like I said, episode 7 was going to be a part of the breakdown of the series. Volume 8 and 9, hopefully 9, Rwby gets back to Team Rwby. And then 10, this definitely leaves the whole thing in peril, as the namesake says. So I'm very intrigued to see what happens next. Other than the ending, Little Paper Guys were cute. May they rest in peace, 2023 to 2023. On April Fool's Day, too. It's on their anniversary, which is kind of cool. So, and then also the fight scenes, Blake and Yang. I've never seen better combo attacks than them working together, which I really wanted to see more Weiss action, but she's actually being more agile and flipping and using her glyphs, which is really cool. She should do that. She shouldn't just be a summoner, because she figured out how to summon and then never went to fighting again. And then seeing Rwby sort of not be able to physically fight and still riddled with PTSD and riddled with trauma. I mean, she lost. That's the first time she ever truly lost and was basically killed at the end of Volume 8. She would have been killed, and that's what Cinder thought she was doing, and she thought she was killing them. And for Rwby not to fight back, I mean, that's not her. It's not her to not want to fight, to not want to save people. And now we're really seeing the full evolution of breakdown. We are now at a possible rock bottom for Rwby and Team Rwby as a whole, I guess. That's about everything I have in terms of this episode. I have no idea what is coming next. There has been episodes where you can sort of kind of guess what's going to happen, but there's not much left. We have maybe the Rwby Neo bridge scene where Neo replicates Rwby and does like the weird little smiley thing. But that's it. We're going into the next 3 episodes practically blind, not knowing what's going to be happening next, which I love. I'd rather have an ending where we have no idea what's going to happen than an ending where we're like, oh, and then Ruby's going to come back and Team Ruby's going to save the day. Jean's going to go back. Everything's going to be perfectly normal and we're just going to go back and everything is going to be fixed. I really do not think everything is going to be fixed by the end of this volume. Also, I did notice the parallels and almost ironic nature of the Paper Kingdom getting flooded and destroyed in almost the exact same fashion that Mantle and Atlas were completely flooded, and they were a towering technological marvel of metal and steel. I think it's pretty poetic to have water both destroy those 2 kingdoms. I don't know if they meant it like that, but for Jean to sort of replay those moments of defeat right in front of him in almost the exact same fashion, that whole team in that exact same fashion, it seems pretty on the nose when it comes to parallels to Volume 8 and 7. And with that and my floofy hair, that is my reaction. I am feeling a little better. I feel like the medicine is finally kicked in, and I'm about to go pass out on that there bed here. Maybe read some of my manga. I'm having the same issues of pointing like I did that one episode. Manga. My manga. I know it's manga. I'm just making a joke. I hope you guys like, subscribe, favorite, repost, whatever you can do on this app. I don't know anymore. I'm just gonna take a nap right here if you don't mind. I'm just gonna place this down. I'm just gonna